Well, good morning again. I'm in no better mood than I was a little while ago. But now let's look at dispassionately at what's on the front pages of the newspapers. But first of all, let's just catch up on the weather. 10 degrees today. Not bad. But it's going to be 14 tomorrow and 15 on Thursday. So, great improvement. Sunny today, a moderate breeze. I'm able to see my hanging baskets, and indeed, they are swinging around. It is a moderate breeze. And yes, the sun is out. The sun has got its hat on. Not a bad day at all out there. As far as the weather is concerned, anyway. So let's take a look at what's going on in the world. The generic headlines of the BBC: D-Day for benefit cuts and Kate's stout and about. The Mirror: welfare reform row. Don't punish the needy. Unions warn Prime Minister over the plan, but Labour insists cuts are to slash billions from benefits. Catherine, Princess of Wales, can be seen celebrating St. Patrick's Day with the Irish Guards on several front pages today. Kate's stout and about is the Mirror's headline, alongside an image of Catherine drinking a Guinness, which has become the most popular drink in the country, by the way. It ran out about a month ago. The paper also covers what it calls the welfare reform now inside the government, as it's set to unveil proposals to cut billions from benefits payments. Unions are urging the Prime Minister not to target the poor, the paper says. And let's just get there we go. The Guardian: D-Day for benefit cuts as Starmer faces a growing tide of opposition. D-Day for benefit cuts, The Guardian highlights opposition to the government's plans, with Labour MPs and poverty campaigners forming a growing tide of opposition. Economists have warned against making knee-jerk savings to hit fiscal targets. The I paper. Disability benefit cuts. Reeves still scrambling to win over the cabinet. Chancellor Rachel Reeves has not yet won the support of the cabinet for the welfare cut proposals. That's according to the I. Dozens of Labour MPs are concerned the plans will hit the most vulnerable. The Times. A banner headline, Net Zero Fantasy Could Bankrupt Britain, warns Badenoch. But the main headline is a check on sick benefit claimants to increase. Oh. Beautiful Kate is seen drinking a Guinness as she celebrated St. Patrick's Day with the Irish Guards. The government's proposed welfare reforms will increase reassessments on sick benefit claimants. In another political story, the paper says Tory leader Kemi Badenoch will warn that a fantasy 2050 target to reach net zero carbon emissions could bankrupt the country. The Daily Telegraph. Badenoch net zero by 2050 is impossible. The Telegraph also reports on Badenoch's net zero remarks. The Tory leader will drop her party's impossible target to reach net zero by 2050, the paper says. It says it calls her biggest priority intervention since the elections. The Daily Mail. Kemi, net zero by 2050, impossible. The Tory leader to break cross-party consensus on climate change and warn current targets will make us poorer. Oh, there's a nice picture. Last of the few. The last Battle of Britain pilot dies, aged 105. His humbling final interview that would really be worthwhile. He was, by the way, John Paddy Hemingway, DFC, who joined the RAF in 1938. Badenoch's net zero announcement also leads the Mail, with the paper saying she will break cross-party consensus on climate change, and it also reports on the humbling final interview with a Battle of Britain pilot who has died aged 105. The Metro. As the spending axe swings, 17 billion needed just to fix the roads. The Metro calls Catherine the Guinness of Wales, a play on words, as she's seen supping a Guinness with the Irish Guards yesterday. It says she sipped the Irish stout. Well, it's just been very, very nice. The paper also says it would cost £17 billion to repair Britain's potholed roads. The Express. £40 billion tax rate disaster is killing growth. The Express leads on fresh criticism of the Chancellor after the Office for National Statistics revealed the economy is shrinking. It is a humiliation for Reeves ahead of her spring statement, the paper says. The Financial Times. O'Day to be banned from city roles and fined £1.8 million. A £1.8 million fine and sector ban for hedge funds management is Crispin O'Day, leads the Financial Times. There's also a story on a vote in the German parliament and Italian football star Francesco Totti's controversial planned visit to Russia. The Star. Disney protest. Let's see. The Star. Disney protests as CGI replaces dwarves in a new Snow White flick. That's a CGI. Very, 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 very grumpy. A demonstration against Disney's new Snow White remake has been planned, the Daily Star says. The paper quotes protesters as saying there are a lot of angry little people over the film's use of CGI dwarves. Well, there we are.